is a tarot reading about Selena and Francia Raisa, which is the friend that donated her kidney to Selena. There were rumors and discussions of them having a falling out, so I decided to dive a little bit deep and see what went wrong and why that all started happening. So right off the bat, we got the Seven of Wands reversed, Two of Cups reversed, and the Sun reversed. So this is in relation to their friendship at the moment, and what had happened, and it's all negative energy. So let me explain why it's negative. So the Seven of Wands is a Leo card. So that's Francia, because she's a Leo, and Selena's a Cancer. So this is what it means. When reversed, the Seven of Wands can indicate that you doubt your purpose. You may struggle to be heard and may have to overcome constant obstacles, but now it's unclear if it's all going to be worthwhile. As a result, the card can show anxiety and hesitation. An additional meaning is feeling overwhelmed with continual problems, particularly if the 7 appears with the burden card, the 10. If so, the message here is to focus on the areas where you can still make a difference while accepting the things you cannot. This applies to relationships too. So ask which imperfections you can live with and which aspects, such as your partner's attitude or circumstances, are non-negotiable. So because this is about Francia, it's saying that she felt used. She felt like she doubted her purpose in Selena's life after she had given her the kidney. She just felt like they had drifted apart and she didn't understand why or where her place in the friendship was anymore. That's not to say that Selena used her. That's just saying that that's how Francia felt. Okay, now Two of Cups. This is actually the Cancer card, or a Cancer card, not the main one, but a Cancer card. So when reversed, the 2 reveals relationship or friendship stress. A relationship may turn sour as your hopes for love are disappointed. Also, the card asks you to rely on your intuition. There may be a secret you don't yet know, and traditionally the reverse 2 can show infidelity. Although on the surface everything may appear to be ticking along, pay attention to your instincts. There's a reason for doubt, and it's time to communicate openly about any fears rather than ignore them. Generally, in established relationships, the 2 can also indicate an unavoidable glitch simply due to the ongoing stresses and strains of leading 2 busy lives. If it seems like this is the case, try to keep communicating. There may be a lack of understanding between you just now, but with work on both sides, you can rekindle your connection. Okay, so this is saying that they actually both grew apart because stress and busy lives, and because of that, that's part of the reason why Francia felt as though she was being discarded. But it looks like it wasn't intentional. It looks like she kind of just got lost in the fray of Selena's busy life. But as you heard, it says that if they put effort into it, they can actually rekindle and reestablish the friendship that they once had. And it looks like it boils down to a misunderstanding. So Francia felt a certain way, and instead of understanding that and being reassuring, Selena kind of just thought like, oh, what's her problem? I don't understand. As if Francia was being cold or distant out of nowhere, but really their lives just separated. They both got busy. That's just what happened. Now, the Sun reversed. So, it's virtually impossible to see any negative side to the Sun, even when reversed. The only glitch could be a delay but you will enjoy a happy and content period regardless. So again, this is saying that there has been a small falling out, but it looks like they can and will get their friendship back. They just happen to be in a misunderstanding right now, but they need to talk about it. Once they talk, I think they'll be okay. So that's if they talk, but let's take a look at, this is how I asked how Selena feels about Francia. So this is how Selena feels. We got the King of Swords upright, Queen of Pentacles upright, Nine of Swords reversed, and Justice reversed. I'm gonna start with the two minor cards and give you their meanings. So the Nine of Swords reversed. Unfortunately, as you might expect, the reversed nine's meaning is more extreme than that of its upright counterpart, and traditionally means despair, guilt, or feeling trapped. However, this is the lowest point of the cycle, and these feelings will begin to shift. As you gradually move out of this difficult phase, you will feel more able to turn these feelings of powerlessness around. Be patient and compassionate with yourself, and turn to others for support rather than suffering alone. So, I believe Selena feels guilty about how Francia feels. It doesn't seem like they've openly communicated, but Selena's starting to feel bad about the idea that Francia feels used. And it's kind of one of those things that keeps her up at night. So she cares more than Francia thinks that she cares. Now, Justice reversed. Now, the Justice reversed is usually about feeling like something isn't fair, but let's see. Reversed, life goes out of balance as work, relationships, and money issues spiral out of control. A decision may go against you, so there may be dishonesty or a miscarriage of justice. You are treated unfairly, which is compounded by bad advice from a trusted individual. You are not able to speak your truth and feel overruled by those who don't understand your predicament. It is important to find your voice and stay strong to your values. Okay. So basically, I think that Selena initially, with these two cards, thought that Francia was starting a fight for clout. She didn't understand why she was so upset, but she's come to understand, and now she feels bad, and she apparently was given advice initially by someone to act like it wasn't a big deal, and that was the wrong way to go about it. So now she's gonna change her tune. I think she already has. And so don't be surprised if you see Selena and Francia hanging out soon and trying to rekindle the relationship, because it looks like they both actually do care about each other. It's just a sticky situation, and Francia feels hurt, which is understandable. She gave a huge part of her body that keeps her and Selena alive, and she felt like after she did that, she was tossed aside, essentially. That doesn't mean that that's what Selena did, it's just how Francia felt. And with the separation of busy lives, it's understandable that she would feel cut out in a way. Even if that wasn't the case, that's how she felt, and it's valid. But it looks like they both do care about each other, so there's hope for this relationship, surprisingly.